I just had a new eye surgery. If this went well, this is going to change everything. Good morning, YouTube. This video is about to be absolutely insane. Today, I am getting a new eye surgery that I have never had done before. And if everything goes well with this surgery, I'm going to look completely different and it's gonna change everything. And the craziest part is the reason that I needed this surgery was from buying so many fake eyeballs and trying on so many fake eyes throughout my life. And as you may know, I have a lot of eyeballs with over 100 different eyes in my collection worth more than $1 million. And recently I told you guys that I'm going to start getting some crazy eyeballs and more eyes than I have ever gotten before. But first, I have to get this eye surgery or else I literally can't wear any eyeball ever again. So what exactly is this eye surgery? What is about to happen inside of this video? Because we are about to go to the doctor right now and actually get this surgery done on my eye, and well, it's kind of shocking. So basically what's happening is I have tried on so many eyeballs in my life for my YouTube channel and all of the eyes that I have gotten and collected, and well, over time, it has apparently destroyed my eye socket completely, and basically whenever I put new eyeballs in or take eyes out, I always pull down on my eyelid, and I guess my eyelid is starting to sag. Which means if I keep putting eyeballs in, they could just fall out and shatter. And I'll show you what I mean before we do this, so let's use this Pokemon eye. So every time I have ever put a new eyeball in, I always lift up on my top eyelid, and then right here, I always pull my bottom eyelid down. And I guess over time, it has just made this eyelid sag down, and it keeps getting worse and worse. And as you can probably tell, with my two eyeballs, my real eye, the eyelid sits way higher, and this one over here obviously sags down way more and doesn't look the same at all because I have had so much wear pulling down on this eyelid. So today, we are gonna fix it. Now, I'm honestly terrified because I have not had an eye surgery in a really long time. Like, this is an actual eye surgery that is about to go down and fix this problem right here. And I've never experienced this. I don't know anybody who has, but I have to get it fixed or every eyeball that I have will never fit again and just fall out and shatter. But before I go, I have to do a few steps that the doctors told me to do to prepare. And step one was to take prosthetic eye comfort plus. And what this does is help comfort in your eyes for people that have one eye. So here we go. So step one is done, but if you have a prosthetic eye, you have to try Stod. They have prosthetic eye wipes that clean your eye removal tools, eye lubricant drops, and even this supplement. And step number two to prepare for this surgery was to ice my eyelid so it helps the inflammation when they do the surgery so it doesn't bruise as much. So I'm gonna hold this on my eyelid for the next 30 minutes. All right, guys, it's been 30 minutes and my eyelid is completely numb, but step two is finally done. And the last and final step before I get this eye surgery done, and the first eye surgery in almost 20 years since I have lost my real eyeball, is to get rest. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, we are going to get this surgery done. Well, this is it. It is now the day to get my eye surgery. I have so much nerve, so much anxiety, and this is actually about to happen. For the first time in a long time, my eyelids will actually be even and look way more realistic when I wear an eyeball, and I can finally wear all of my eyes again because my eyelid will finally be fixed from me pulling it down so many times over and over again from getting so many crazy eyeballs. So before we go to surgery, let's try in an eyeball one last time before I could possibly never try one on again. So here's my collection of eyes. As you guys know, I have hundreds of eyes, eyeballs that were made for other people. This eyeball that I made myself, and all of my crazy custom eyeballs, like my spiked eye that I made myself, all of my realistic eyeballs that have fit me throughout my time, clear eyeballs, and so many crazy custom eyes like anime eyes, Minecraft eyes, and so many others. But let's go with this splatter paint eye. Now this could seriously be the last time that I ever put in an eyeball, because if this surgery goes wrong, so many things can happen and I could never fit a fake eyeball ever again. But this is the eyeball that I have wore right now, and possibly the last eyeball I'll ever wear again. So let's go to surgery and see what happens. All right, guys, I'm getting in my car right now. So drop a like on this video and I will see you guys after my surgery. All right, guys, I just got home. It is 6 hours later. It didn't take that long. It was a lot of time waiting, but they said afterwards it's gonna hurt very, very bad, and I can finally take this off in about 3 hours after I let it sit and rest for a little bit. But they said there's gonna be severe bruising, but it will look significantly better. So I'm gonna let this hang out for a little bit, let it heal, and then we're gonna take it off and see what my eyelid surgery actually looks like. And it's crazy because I truly have not had an eye surgery in so long, almost 21 years since I got my real eyeball removed. And because of me trying on eyeballs, pulling my eyelid down, I needed to get this surgery, and we are about to find out what it looks like and what actually changed. All right, guys, so I actually fell asleep in the theater room, and it is now the next day. I was completely exhausted, and well, I slept for almost 13 hours. But now it is time to remove this, and honestly, the bruising might even be gone now, because he said it would actually go away within a day, and it's now been a day almost, but I am dying to get this off of here. So let's remove this and see what it looks like after this eye surgery. Here we go. All right, that is off. And the last and final thing is this bandage. So let's see what it looks like with this new eyelid surgery. There shouldn't be that much of a difference because all they did was take my eyelid and just raise it just a little bit. They pretty much just stretched it up. So there might not be any damage or anything, but let's see what it looks like if I can get this bandage off. All right, here we go. And the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, it definitely sits way higher than this eyelid now. Before, as you saw, it was way lower, and now it definitely sits higher. So this turned out perfect. But they did say not to wear a fake eyeball for a few days, so I can't try one in right now. I have to let this recover. But with that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace.